Hi guys, welcome to Garden Specialist channel. Today the topic of my video is Gloxinias. Botanical name is Sinningia speciosa. These are exceptionally beautiful flowers, perennial flowering plant it is. It will give you abundant flowering almost all the year round. It comes in beautiful colors, crimson, pink, purple, blue, so many bicolors with combination of white, and it has oblong leaves. Plants require a period of dormancy after flowering, and they like moist rich soil. Gloxinias is a genus with only 3 species of tropical rhizomatous herbs in family Gesneriaceae, and it is widely cultivated as garden and house plants. Gloxinia flowers care is not too difficult. They need bright area out of direct sunlight. They grow in temperature 16 degree to 20 degree centigrade, and we have to water Gloxinia so as to keep the soil moist always, and water should be applied in the soil only, taking care not to water on the leaves. So care has to be taken, not watering on the leaves. And these are beautiful, see, bicolor plants, and purple color is also beautiful, crimson, pink, all colors are beautiful. And remove wilted flowers. They grow from 6 to 12 inches tall, so they are quite short plants or small plants, and you can grow them in 4 to 6 inch pot. They grow really well in small pots, and they have oblong leaves. Plants require a period of dormancy after flowering. So the buds are also very thick, and leaves are thick, velvety, oblong, and this plant can be grown from seeds, leaf cuttings, and tuberous roots they have. This flower is beautiful, and you have to take care that so as to remove the spent flowers, and always remove the spent flowers so as to enhance the appearance of new buds, and remove the spent flowers from the base of the stalk. You just pinch the base, but the flowers are very softly attached to the plant, so you take care that you just don't drop off other flowers. So just you have to take care and don't shake the plant. It has a blooming phase from March to September, and see, these gloxinias are very prone to aphids, and see, this plant is has developed these aphid, and there are spots on petals, and there are aphids on this plant. So you can put a clove or two of garlic in this plant soil, so the aphids will not attack the plant. I did not do, I was careless, so I just these aphids attack has been on my plants. And gloxinias, they need liquid fertilizer every 15 days, and leaf mold fertilizer is very good for gloxinias. And this plant, if it dries out, then it goes dormant, so be careful that you don't have to dry out the plant. Just keep it moist and keep it away from aphids. And this plant is really beautiful. It can grow indoors also, and it is an indoor flowering plant. It does not need sunlight. It needs a bright area to grow, but no sunlight is needed for this plant, so you can grow it very well in indoors. See, the leaves are very velvety, oblong, and you can just cut, and you can get roots even from the leaf cuttings in spring season. And see, the buds are thick and very beautiful healthy buds. So I have told mostly all about this plant, that it needs a very well drained, very well drained light soil. You can just give coco peat, perlite and vermicompost 1:1:1 ratio, and yeah, your plant will be very well. It doesn't like repotting. So if you grow your seed, then you grow in a 4 to 6 inch pot, so you don't have to um, just repot the plant. You will just grow the plant in the same pot, so it doesn't need repotting if you grow the seed in 4 to 6 inch pot. And it grows dormant in January, December and January. And again, when you water and you take care, then again the shoots come out from the tuberous roots, and you can divide the tubers also to get these gloxinias, and you can get 2 plants out of 1. But sometimes when it is blooming very heavily, then your roots may not become tuberous, and then your plant may die back and don't come up next year. So you have to take care that your plants grows tubers also and flowers also. So you have to give it phosphorus. Phosphorus is very good for these plants, so you can give bone meal to these plants, and bone meals is very good for these plants. So every month you can give a spoon of bone meal, and that will make your plant bloom more, and it will develop roots also. So this plant is a very good plant, indoor plant, beautiful plant, and it is not very difficult, but just you have to be careful and take care of your plant properly, not to water on the leaves, otherwise brown spots occur on the leaves, and aphid attack is also there. So take care of your plant, and subscribe to my channel, Garden Specialist Hindi channel also. Please subscribe to my Hindi channel also. And